First off, fuck swag, I got a demeanor. Gang getting deeper, I'm having dreams with the reaper. Medical reefer, get high like Wiz Khalifa. Studio's my church, call me T.P the fucking preacher. Phantom Nation, no Rolls Royce, had to sacrifice everything, I had no choice. Sitting on the porch, smoking Newports. Now I rock that polo, that kinda got a blue horse. In the city, you see that I'm scorching. Extortion, fuck the fame, I'm tainting my fortune. Cause when I was young, I ain't have much. Entitled to the streets, trying to make a fast buck. Now I'm up in these hoes, wanna fast fuck. Cross a black cat, you get bad luck. And everything happens for a reason, it's killer season. I'm the only nigga breathe. Breathe my flow when I step. Live with no regrets. Expect the unexpected, I earn my respect. I'm on it, yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it, yeah. I'm on it, so I'ma keep moving forward. Ain't never looking back. Sticking to the plan, hustle hard, nothing less. I'm on it, yeah. I'm on it, nigga. I'm on it, yeah. I'm on it, okay. I say I'm chilling.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Dominique Rebel, and I'm here with Indie Artist Spotlight. Of course, I feature all the new, hottest indie and mainstream artists that you have to meet. We have T.P on the line today. How are you doing today?
Good, man. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just trying to keep my head up and keep moving. So tell everybody a little bit about what type of artist you are.
Okay. I'm a hip hop artist. I come from Virginia. Not much of a street artist, just a street scholar. You know. I keep my flow basic, but different at the same time. You know. So I'm about. I love it.
Now, what part of Virginia? Because I'm a DMV girl, but I don't think you mean Northern Virginia.
No, I'm not from the Northern Virginia. I come from the deepest and darkest part of the shark. We call it Norfolk, Virginia. It's one of the biggest
Norfolk, yes.
Yeah, we call it Shark City. Not many people come from there, so it's like, you know, that's how it is, you know. So I'm glad to have this opportunity here, you know.
How do you feel being from an area where there's not very many people to, you know, look up to in the rap game has actually influenced your style?
Yeah, actually, yes, you said that right. It influenced my style because, let's look at it. We got Pusha T. He's from here, but he's not from Norfolk. We got Pharrell. He's from here, but he's not from Norfolk. And you just like, okay, you would think these guys would come back and, you know, try to be like, hey, man, we looking for some people all around. Well,
right.
I like that. So it's kind of hard, you know, being from there, trying to get on. But at the same time, like I said, it's all about grind and consistency. If you're consistent and you grinding hard enough, you can do anything. Because it's a couple sports players from Norfolk who they made it to the leagues, you know. So with it, as far as this rapping goes, it's not anyone who made it into the industry, and you know, just keep grinding and keep working, you'll get there. So that's what I'm doing. So that's how that influenced me. It just influenced me to grind harder, you know.
Now, I know my sister's in the Navy, so I've been to Norfolk to the Navy base, but I assume that there's definitely some different parts that people may not expect to hear about when they hear Norfolk.
Right.
Like what is, I don't want to say what is the street scene like because that's not appropriate, but what is it like living in Norfolk? What is it like? Because being from the DMV, it's kind of easy to say what it's like being from here. There's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of people doing dumb stuff. If you want to know what the stupid young people are doing, you know, look at Shy Glizzy, look at Fat Charles. That what they're doing in their videos is exactly what the young people out here doing. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody says, oh, you're from Norfolk, there's no, like, you know, something to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give people a little bit of insight.
Well, all I can say is if you're from Norfolk, you definitely know just about everybody in Norfolk. You got different neighborhoods. You got different neighborhoods. Like I said, I come from Park Place on West 29th Street. And there's different neighborhoods out there. Yes, it's the ghetto. Yes, it's the hood. Yes, it's gritty, but you know, some places it's not bad. It's not bad out there. It is a lot of traffic, and downtown Norfolk is actually just like New York. A lot of people.
Really?
walking. Yeah, a lot of people out there walking. Got the malls out there. Got your stores. Got your restaurants. Got big office buildings. You know, and other than that, you know, it's just a lot of stuff going on. But the thing I'm about keeping the peace and not really promoting a lot of violence, and that's where I keep my head at. And everyone that I know in Norfolk, I always let them know, you know, it's more to it than what you doing. You don't have to do what everybody else out here is doing. You can be different. You can make something out of yourself, you know. So Norfolk is not a bad place, but it is a lot of bad places around here. And you just gotta stay strong and get through it. You know, that's how I see it. But I love Norfolk.
So cool. Because I'm from the country, but it's not the same. It's just not. I just know it's not. Oh, so anyway, moving on, because I'll get stuck on this all day. Tell me, how long have you been into music? When did you first get started, and what made you get started in the music industry?
Oh man, I actually just been freestyling since I was 3 years old. I had
really good gracious.
Yes, I had a microphone in my hand. My aunt Cece, she used to throw a lot of house parties for the adults and like New Year's parties, and my Uncle Stan used to DJ, and they used to hand me the microphone, and I used to just, you know, freestyle or rap over Busta Rhymes beats and stuff like that. So, like, I've been freestyling since 3, but really when I really got serious and recording, I was 13, 14 years old.
Good gracious.
Yeah, my brother had just got locked up, and that was like the basic thing that I could look back to. I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do right here. Got that pen to moving, and it's just been happening since then. Just been happening since then.
Wow, that's so cool. So it's safe to assume you're pretty young.
Yeah.
How does being a young person affect how you go about being in the industry?
It don't matter to me. I feel like if you young and you got talent, you do it. It ain't no age difference. It ain't none, because I know a couple youngins younger than me who flow crazy. I try to help them out with anything they need help on. So it really doesn't matter to me. Me being young, trying to get into the industry, I feel like it wouldn't be hard because, you know, I can start my own. I can do it. I'm gonna be independent with mine, and I can start my own. So when I say, like I said, I got a team, SGTS, that's Young Sergeants, and we basically independent. So, like I said, man, grind is all I know. So if you grind it hard enough, you can achieve, and you believe that you can do it, you can achieve anything.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
What does Sergeant stand for?
SGTS, it stands for Successful Gentlemen Taking Stands. We abbreviated that like that. So, like I said, it's an acronym. And, you know, when you think of sergeant, you think of somebody in the military. You think of a warrior out there going to get his, you know,
right.
And standing firm and believing in what he's taking stands. He's the leader. So when I say successful gentlemen taking stands, that's what we are. We're leaders. We take stands. We're powerful. But best believe, we about ours. We are about ours. That's all I can say.
That is cool. That is cool. So tell me, who are some of your musical influences?
Some of my musical influences.
Any music. Doesn't have to necessarily be rappers.
All these rappers?
I said it doesn't have to be rappers. It can be anybody.
Musical influences. First off, this Kanye West. Like I said, shout out to Kanye, good music, because that's been my favorite rapper since I was young. And so Kanye West definitely a big influence. I listen to a lot of J. Cole. He's a big influence on me. So is Kendrick Lamar, of course, and Jay-Z. Even Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. And my mother, she influenced me a lot. My father. and my little sister, my big brothers, they influenced me a lot to do it. And God, you know, I keep Him first and everything. So, you know, it's just a lot of. Those are the basic people that influence me a lot to do what I got to do. And just seeing everything out here, seeing these youngins out here doing stuff, and seeing these old heads out here selling drugs, that influenced me to just be like, you know, I don't have to do that. I can rap, and I can spit their story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I feel. So yeah, that's my biggest influence. Those are my biggest influences right there.
That's so cool. So tell me about the single that you have out right now, and if you have any upcoming mixtapes or stuff like that.
The newest single out right now is I'm On It, booming through the streets of Norfolk right now. We actually trying to get a video set up for that as of right now. So we working with that. And the mixtape, we got Scholarship coming very soon. Right now, just be on the lookout for my little EP, Philosophies of a Stoner, Volume 2. And that's where we at with it, you know. So I'm On It. That's the #1 single, and that's booming right now. So everybody go check that out. That's on YouTube. Get ready to put it on the internet. You can download it soon. So I will let everyone know who's ever listening, you know, go check that song out. TP, I'm On It.
Okay, that's cool. So what does TP stand for? I asked what Sergeant stand for, but I forgot to ask what TP stand for.
TP is my initials.
Oh, okay.
But you can say TP for anything. You could say the philosopher. You could say the preacher. You could say total props. You could say top player, true player. You know, TP can stand for anything, and that's why I bring my style in. So whichever style I have, you'll hear a different TP.
That's cool. That definitely matches with your influence. I totally and completely understand that. So this is my personal thing I always ask in my interviews. Has nothing to do with nothing, but I have to bring it up. What's your sign?
My sign?
Yeah.
My sign, I'm a Virgo.
I'm sorry. I was Virgo too. So I should have known that. Like, Virgos are so particular. Like, they want things to be done a certain way. They know what's the right way to do stuff. They ain't doing no foolishness and going through no mess. None of that extra stuff. Oh, my gosh. I should have known you was Virgo. I'm so sad. My brain. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you match up with your sign? Do you feel like you're different from your sign?
I do. I feel like I match with my sign because, you know what's crazy about that? I was just talking to my mother and my cousins about that the other day, and I was just like, you know, Virgos are extra different. They stay on the set. They basically, whatever they like and they desire, they stay on that. And whatever they heart desire, they stay on it. If it's true to them, they stay on it.
Yep.
And we are wise people. And you know, we're lovers, not fighters. But you push our buttons enough, we gonna get crazy on you.
Yes, that's exactly accurate. Now, my point of view on Virgo men are very flashy. They're very out there with their personalities, whereas women are more sort of into themselves, but the men are out there and flashy.
Yeah, you got a point. I ain't cocky. I'm more humble than anything, but I am kind of flashy with it because if I step in the cipher, ain't no way I'm going to let somebody outshine me.
Exactly. The Virgo women do not do that by nature. That is not a natural technique to just be all flashy and stuff. But Virgo men, yes, y'all be the flashiest of the flashy. Like, I feel like being a Virgo amongst the world of non-Virgos is very difficult. People do stupid stuff, and you be like, why did you do that? That makes no sense at all, and there's nothing you can say because they don't know what they're talking about. And you know what you're talking about, and they don't know what they're talking about. That's my whole life story. Oh, so tough. It's so tough. Okay, so wrapping up, that's my personal thing. Like, I be wanting to know people's signs and how they feel about it and if they match up. Tell us all your... Huh?
Like that. I said I actually enjoy talking about stuff like that. It's cool with me.
Yes, most people be on something totally different, but I feel like your sign is an indicator of who you are. It's just an indicator. It's not a guarantee, but it's definitely a very strong indicator. And the less you know about it, the more you're like it, and you just don't know. That's your fault for not knowing, but I know. I can almost look at somebody and be like, I know what sign they are. Almost. Are you an August Virgo or a September Virgo?
September.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that. I'm like, you're leaning more towards the Leo side, but I could definitely see you. No, with Leos, they're a whole nother breed. So anyway, back to on point.
Leo.
What your social media stuff? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that.
I got Facebook. You can reach me at on Facebook. You can reach me at Tony YSGT Pollard. On Twitter, you can reach me at total_props95, and you can reach me on Instagram at thatskinny95. So that's my Instagram. Once again, Instagram thatboyskinny. That's DAT skinny 5. That boy skinny.
BOY BOI.
You said what now?
Is BOY that boy or BOI?
Why?
Oh, why? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So any last words for the fans or you shout out to whatever you want to do before we wrap up the interview?
Shout out to Shark City. Shout out to my producers. Shout out to my engineers, and shout out to the sergeants. Shout out to Highline. And shout out to everyone supporting the movement right now. And shout out to everyone that's out there grinding, man, for theirs. That's all I can say.
All right, thank you so much. Of course, this is your girl, Dominique Rebel. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Dominique Rebel. Go to my website, www.dominiquerebel.com, for all of your updates on indie artists, indie media, indie music. Peace and blessings to you, family. I love loving you. Have an awesome, blessed, amazing day.